I don't think it's wrong. I think at the end of the day, you are what you are. But
Okay.
biologically, when you're born, I just believe that, I don't believe in a God either. I was when I
Okay,
was a kid,
unfortunately, I'm
but
only going to talk to people that disagree, but I appreciate you coming up here. We're going to go to move on to the next guest here. Let's go ahead and get our next guest up in here. Let's go ahead and get Christina up in here. The lags go. Is it lagging bad, chat? Let me go ahead and check that. Hey, what's going on, man? Do you think it's going to be like wrong slash immoral to be gay?
Yes, and one you brought up like
Okay, why?
um okay, first of all, when
Very
you
bad
were
lag.
comparing,
Yeah, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Is it good now? Are we good? Yeah, 1 second. Is the lag
hello?
good? It is very bad. Okay, we're lagging. We're lagging pretty bad apparently. Yeah, I just did a speed test. Oh, I think we're good again. We should be good. We should be good. We should be good. It should have just got a lot better. It should have just got a lot better. I just ran a speed test and it says that we're good. All right.
Okay,
Hello, Christina.
one,
Why do you think it's wrong slash immoral to be gay?
you were comparing a medical condition to a mental condition when you
Interesting.
were
So
talking about
yeah. So
pregnancy.
why is yeah right? So it's called a logical analogy. So like they're two different things, yet they're
Yeah,
like
but being
logically one and the
logical,
same.
you would
So
know
now,
that
Christina, now tell me why it's wrong slash immoral to be gay.
because one, it's not a choice for women who want to be impregnated, to not be able to be impregnated
So you're
because of their
saying it's a
physical
choice to be gay?
body. Yes, I do. But
So
I
can you
don't
choose
choose
to
to be
be a
gay
can you choose to have sexual arousal towards another woman right now?
I don't want to. No,
No, can you choose? Yes or no?
I choose not to.
No, Christina, can you choose to be sexually aroused by another woman right now? Yes or no?
Like I said, I choose not
No,
to.
Christina, this you are not answering my question. Yes or no? Could you choose to be sexually aroused by another woman?
I could if I wanted to, but I choose not to.
Bro, it's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question. Answer with a yes or a no.
No, because I don't want to,
All
bro.
right, bro.
Like,
So, Christina, can you choose to be sexually aroused by another woman right now? Yes or no?
I just answered the
You said no.
question.
So you said no. So
Exactly,
you
so I
can't
don't know why you
choose to be
muted me.
gay. Like you said no, you can't choose to be gay, yet you think it's a choice to be gay. So this is going to be
I'm
contradicting,
telling you,
right?
you are saying a mental condition to a
Bro, what
physical
am I what am
condition,
I
a medical
when have I
condition.
mentioned anything about a mental or physical condition in the
I didn't
conversation
say
with
it
you right
was a
now?
choice
Bro,
from the start.
Christina,
I said a
stop pivoting. Bro,
medical.
Christina, stop pivoting. Stop pivoting.
I'm not
Stop
pivoting.
pivoting and engage with the contradiction. You just said you can't choose to be gay, yet you think it's a choice to be gay. This is contradicting.
It's not contradicting if I didn't say that.
Ah, Christina, I asked you if you could choose to have
Why are you
same sex
mad?
attraction. Now, Christina, listen to my words very
You're not even
carefully.
gay, so why are
Very
you mad
carefully
about this
listen to
topic?
my question. Listen to me,
Okay.
right? You said, I, Christina, cannot choose to have same sex attraction. Yet you think
Yeah,
same sex attraction is a choice. So if
it's a
you can't
mental
choose to be
condition.
gay, then why can others choose to be gay?
I'm telling you, it's a mental condition.
All right, so if it's a mental condition to be gay, then why do we have genome wide associations of male sexual orientation, right? So there's a study done by Alan Sanders that denoted differences within the genome of gay and then the genomes of gay and heterosexual men, right?
I
So the
just don't
title
live
is
in
Genome Wide
delusional
Association
land.
Study of oh wait, it's a delusion? Being gay is a delusion?
Yeah, I do think it is. I think you're just
Okay.
being
Right.
closeted at this
So
point.
then
So,
why does the World Health Organization, the American Psychiatric Association, the American Medical Association, the Endocrine Society, the British Psychological Society, the Royal College of Psychiatrics, the Canadian Psychological Association, the Australian Psychological Society,
because
the
that's what
European Societies
liberists
for
wanted
Sexual
to
Medicine,
protest, and
the
then it
American Academy
happened.
of Pediatrics, the American College of Physicians, the American Academy of Family Physicians, the American Counseling Association, and
Uh-huh.
the American Public Health Association.
Okay, and
Why do all these credible, huge, and reputable institutions of medicine, science, psychology, sociology, and otherwise, why do they not deem it as a delusion?
okay, first of all, so in psychology, you are not allowed to say in this type of generation, and now it's a new law that they cannot speak on that it is a mental, problem. they cannot speak on it, which is
Define
why
mental illness.
they are trying to justify it.
What's the name of the law?
Okay, first of all, I'm not gonna do the research for you. You can do that
No,
yourself.
no, no, no,
You can
Christina.
look.
What's the name of the law? You said that there's a law. What's the name of the law?
What do you mean? You can look up the law yourself. Go ahead. There's Google.
What do I look
Like,
up?
I don't need to get off of this live right now to search
Yeah,
up the
no,
exact
what
law
do
for
I look
you.
up? Tell me what to look up.
Laws that say that psychologists cannot speak on people's mental process about being gay. And also, there's no such thing as being gay
About
at birth
being
because
gay.
you don't have gay genes. You don't have
All
any of
right.
those.
So actually,
So
what
you
we
can't
see
you
is
can't be
so
born
I just
gay.
want to tell you that literally nothing showed up. So the
Okay,
first thing
hold
that
on.
shows up
I'll
is the resolution. Now listen, like so the first thing that shows up is the resolution on appropriate affirmative responses to sexual orientation, distress, and change efforts. And this just goes over in how 1974 the APA stopped deeming being gay as a mental illness because of our higher and more like nuanced understanding of the sexual orientation. So
okay,
there
but
exists
that's
quite
because of
literally no laws,
liberalists.
Christina. There exists no laws. You said that there was. I called you out on it. I fact checked you. And no, there exist no
Okay.
laws. There's no
You
laws
just
that
interrupt
claim
me
to.
every single
No, no, no,
time, so
no,
how am I
Christina. What
supposed to
I'm getting at
explain?
here is you
Okay.
said that there's a law that like deems they cannot call it a mental delusion or an illness. Then I'm like, what law? You don't know the name. And then I ask you what to search up to find the law. And then I looked up quite literally, word for word, what you told me, and nothing popped up. So what else should I look up to find this law? Because I'm still very interested in this law.
Okay, if you're very interested, you can take your time to research it on your own
What do I
time.
research?
I'm
What do I
coming.
look up? No, no, Christina. I wanna make this very abundantly clear. You said that there was a law where these institutions cannot deem it as a mental illness. How do I find this law? Let's find it together right now. Help me find this law.
Okay, so basically, I'm going to. Oh, thank you for the universe. I appreciate it. But anyways, I'm going to check the laws and
Do it.
institutions, and I will, can I message you them?
No, no, no. You're
Because,
on the live stream. So what I'm hearing
okay,
you is that you made an
okay, because I need
unsubstantiated.
to
No,
go
no,
on
Christina,
Google,
listen to me.
and that's
You
gonna
made an
show me offline.
unsubstantiated claim. You made an unsubstantiaated claim that there was a law that denoted
There
that this
is a
institution.
law.
Oh, no, 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 Christina. Here's the thing, though. You couldn't tell me what the law was, and then when I asked you what to look up to find the law, it popped up with nothing. So you made an unsubstantiated claim, right? So this is going to be wrong. That's a lie. It's misinformation. It doesn't exist. Your sources quite literally trust me, bro. So look, try to find that law, Knox. I appreciate that corgi, but like I'm just gonna write that off as like a
Do you not
Christina L
understand something that if I
misinformation.
get off this live, then I won't be able to read off of
Yeah.
what I'm
So
going
I
to
mean,
be
you made
researching?
a false claim, but we're gonna go ahead and
I
like
didn't make a false
disregard the.
claim. I mean, I told you I can DM it to
Uh,
you.
so let's just see it
Like,
here. How about I just how about I mean no 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 I want to look into this with you. I want to look into this
okay,
like
yeah, go
right now.
ahead.
So now like yeah. So go on pause, look it up for a second. You have five
Okay,
minutes
I
before
got
you
you.
time out, and then come back.
Okay. All right, yeah, I got you. Hold on.
Go. Do it right now. I'm gonna look this up too. Any laws that prohibit? I'm just gonna like let's see what I'm just gonna take your word for word. Yo, I really appreciate that glowing jellyfish. Thank you so much. So there are no universal laws that explicitly prohibit psychologists or mental health professionals from speaking about a person's mental processes regarding their sexual orientation. In fact, mental health professionals are typically trained to provide a safe and non-judgmental environment for individuals to discuss their feelings, thoughts, experiences, including those related to sexual orientation. So that was just a lie. All right. That was just a lie. Thank you for the ice cream cones. Do 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 do. All right, bro. You got 20 more seconds. You got 20 more seconds to like find this law, and like you can either come back and just like change the goalpost, or I'm just gonna kick you. Because like no, I just there exists no laws that outlaw this. Like I mean, I've entertained this a little bit too much. I appreciate the gifts from y'all. Did you find anything, Christina? Christina, you're on mute.
Oh, my bad. I sent it.
You just muted yourself again. You just muted yourself again. Christina, you come back to the live stream. Bro, is she running right now? Is she running right now, chat? Christina, come back to the live stream. Unmute. Unmute. Oh my
I just
god.
said I sent it.
Sweet. So you found it?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the name of it?
Um, cedar.wwu.edu, CGI, viewcontent.cgi question
What's
mark
no, give me
article
the name of the
email.
law.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my Oh my god, chat. Who thought one could struggle like so much? Christina, you got like 15 more seconds before we move on to the next guest here.
Okay, you can go on supremecourt.gov.
Okay, what's the dude? Tell me the name of the law. Bro, Christina, how is this so tough? Tell me the name of the law.
Okay, hold on, hold on.
Bro! Christina! Stop going on pause.
Okay, let me just send
What
the
is the
link.
name of the law?
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna send the link.
Bro, no, Christina, what's the name of the law? Holy shit. What is the name of the law? Answer right now or I'm moving on to the next guest. See, that's what happens when you press people. See, that's what happens when you press people on their claims. They just say shit that is like fake. Like they just like quite literally say shit that's untrue. And then when asked to justify it, they just run. They can't do it. We're going to go to move on to the next guest here, chat. We're going to go to move on to the next guest here, chat. Only hop in the request if you do think it's going to be wrong / immoral to be gay, y'all. We're just looking for some debates. Let's go ahead and get Wesley up here. Yeah, bro, like, oh my god, I hate it when people do that. They just lie. Like, people just lie. That's crazy. Hey, what's going on, Wesley? Do you think it's going to be wrong / immoral to be gay?
Say that again?
Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
I would say yes.
Okay, why?
I have no problem with it because they can't reproduce.
Oh, it's like wrong because they can't reproduce.
No, I would say I have no problem with it because they can't reproduce.
Okay, so being gay is not wrong.
Do what you want to do. I'm just glad you can't reproduce.
Oh. So oh, so you do think it's wrong. So I'm sorry, it took me a second there. So you do what you want to do, just glad you can't reproduce. So this is gonna be like indicative of some like prejudice that you hold against gay people, right? So
You
why do
do
you hold this
realize
why do you
every
hold this prejudice
point
against gay people?
every point you hold is just to make the woman happy.
What's up?
Every point that you hold and point out is to have 50% backup by a woman. That's the whole reason why you get any viewers.
So I get viewers because I intellectually dog walk like the
Look at your
bottom of the
fingers.
barrel
You're
of
like
society,
freaking out.
right? So I get viewers because I'm an intellectual that dog walks the bottom of the barrel, like you. So Wesley, you hold a prejudice against gay people without using slurs or without, using your fragile male ego and emotion. Justify to me why it is wrong to be gay. Give me actual, articulated, substantiated, justified reason as to why it's wrong to be gay. Don't
It's in
talk
the
about my
Bible.
character or yourself. Where?
It's in the Bible.
Yeah, what verse?
Any man that lays with another man.
What verse does it say it's wrong to be gay? You don't know. Oh, he doesn't know. Oh, wait, Wesley, come back. I don't know why you left. No, Wesley, seriously. Seriously, Wesley, hop back in the guest requests. Hop back in the guest requests for like 5 seconds here, Wes. Come on, Wes. Come on. All right, this guy, Hayden, I appreciate that Venmo. He says that he wants to be next. Hayden Smith. We're going to go ahead and look for him in here. Oh, thank you so much for that subscription. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. We are 90% of our sub goal. We're also going to go on sub-only chat here in a second. So anyways, I could have pointed out the places in the Bible he just ran. What's going on, Linda? Do you think it's going to be wrong/immoral to be gay?
Now listen, there is a law against about gay. I don't know where you say that there's not, but there is. You can't say gay nowhere.
What?
You can't say gay nowhere. Nowhere you can't say gay.
Nowhere. Nowhere. You can't say gay. Nowhere. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next guest here. Only hop in the guest request if you do think that it's going to be wrong/immoral to be gay, y'all. We're just looking for some debates. If you're enjoying the debates, make sure we're tippity-tapping away on our phone screens. Let's try to get up to 500,000 likes, chat. Also, hit that follow button if you haven't already. Make sure you share the live to a couple of friends. Let's try to hit 1K shares. What's up, Floyd? Do you think it's wrong/immoral to be gay?
Nah, because, like, if you really think about it...
Okay, unfortunately, I'm only talking opposition, but I appreciate you for coming up here. We're going to go to move on to the next guest. Julia, thank you so much for those roses. Thank you, thank you. What's going on, man? Do you think it's wrong/immoral to be gay? All right, or just go on mute. We're going to go to move on to the next guest here at chat. Only request if you do think that it is wrong/immoral. Just looking for some debates, y'all. We're going to go to move on here to the next guest. We are so close to 400,000 likes. Also, make sure y'all join my Discord. The link's in the bio. And what's going on, man? Do you think it's wrong/immoral to be gay?
Is that a or question? You said it. Do I think it's wrong to be gay or immoral for it to be gay?
I use them interchangeably. Yo, stop. Thank you so much for the subscription.
Okay.
I really appreciate it, man. We're going to be going on sub only for here in a little bit. But, man, do you think it's wrong to be gay?
I do. I do think it's wrong.
Okay, why is it wrong to be gay?
Diseases, you're not likely to catch them if you stick with one opposite sex partner.
That's not true. Like, STIs and STDs can be caught from both gay and, not gay intercourse. That's a lie.
But you're less likely to catch them if you stick with one partner from the opposite
Right.
sex.
Right.
You're
So
less
just
likely to.
you're less likely to get an autoimmune disease if you go outside if you're like 30, right? So if you are like 85, you are so much more likely than the average American to get an autoimmune disease if you go outside. Is it therefore wrong to go outside as an 85-year-old?
That's not true. I know plenty of healthy
No,
85.
no, it is so true. Wait, no, it is. If you like, the older you are, the higher your proclivity is to get like an autoimmune disease when you go outside, right? Just like if you're gay, you're at a higher
No.
proclivity to catch an STI or an STD or a disease. Vanessa, thank you so much for the subscription. When you engage in and when you engage in like gay intercourse, right? So if you're gonna say that like being gay is wrong because of this, are you also therefore gonna say because it's a logical analogy that going outside as an 85-year-old is gonna be wrong? No, you're not. So it's a logical contradiction. So we're going to take that
Don't.
point, ball it up, throw it out the window, and move on to the next. Why is it wrong to be gay?
It doesn't set a good example for the youth.
It doesn't set a good example for the youth. Well, okay, so you're saying it sets a bad example for the youth, which is just therefore repeating that it's bad to be gay. So you're saying it's wrong
Well,
to be gay because it's bad to be gay, and this is circular logic. Don't
it's
sound
inhumane
yeah. So why is it wrong to be gay?
because it's inhumane. It goes
Why is it
against.
inhumane?
Why is it inhumane? Because it goes against our nature.
How do you know that? What's our nature?
We know that two guys can't procreate, and continue our species.
Sweet. Yeah, we do know that. So is it wrong to be infertile?
That's not a choice. That's a
Answer my
body.
question. Answer my question. Is it wrong to be infertile? Yes or no?
Yes, I guess you could say it is wrong to be infertile
Oh
because they
wow. So
can't
you
choose
really
that.
think? So you think like it's wrong to be a woman over the age of about 55? So after every single woman goes through menopause, they're infertile.
Uh-huh.
Not to mention 11% of women over the age of 18 are infertile. So it's
Okay.
wrong to be infertile. Really?
There are women there are women that are older that have went through menopause that can still
No,
conceive.
no, that's not true.
Okay, well then there are still women who don't go through menopause.
No, that's also not true.
Trust me, it's true.
No, it's
Okay, well,
literally not true.
you
So now, just again, this isn't answering my question. If a woman's
okay.
gone through menopause and she can't conceive, is that wrong? Is that immoral?
No.
Wait, why? Because if I was to engage in intercourse with a woman that's gone through menopause, we wouldn't like procreate. We'd have a zero possibility, a 0% chance of ever having kids, ever.
But
Right?
you
In the
would
same way
still
that if a man and a man had sex, they wouldn't procreate. They'd have a 0% chance of like ever having a kid. And you're saying that being gay is wrong because you can't have kids, yet being infertile is not wrong regardless of the fact that they can't have kids. So another
infertility
logical
isn't a choice
contradiction.
though.
So you're saying that being gay is a
She's
choice.
lived 50 55, 60 years of her life.
So you're
She
saying that being
she's
gay
probably
is a
had
choice.
kids.
So you're saying that
Is
being gay is a choice, right? So are you
of
straight?
course.
Can you choose to be sexually aroused by me right now?
Do you know what gentrification classification disorder is?
Answer my question. Can you choose to be sexually aroused by me right now?
Yes, I can.
Can you choose to be sexually aroused by a cat right now?
No.
Okay, so you can't choose your sexuality, yet you're saying gay men can choose their sexuality. That's a
Yeah,
contradiction.
it's not a contradiction because I'm not attracted to men. I'm not attracted to I've watched a lot. I'm not attracted to
Yeah. Oh,
these
can you choose to be attracted? Can you choose to be attracted to a man right now?
you like who you like. You're attracted to who you're
Yeah.
attracted
Answer
to.
yes or no. Can you
But
choose to be attracted to a man right now?
no, I can't. I'm
All right.
not
So
attracted to
you can't
guys, so I
choose to
can't.
be attracted to men, but you think it's a choice to be attracted to men. That's so you're saying you
For
can't
people
choose to
who
be gay,
have
but yeah,
that
you think you can choose to be gay. That's a contradiction. That's a
for
pretty
people who
similar.
have that moral compass like that set up in them already, that they'll choose to try to be attracted to guys or the same sex, that's their preference.
Well, it's their preference, but they can't choose their preference in the same way that you just said you couldn't choose your preference of women, right? And
My
this is like the
preference of women
scientific
is different
consensus as well,
races.
bro. This is a scientific consensus as well. The Netherlands Institute
Okay.
for Brain Research and the Center for Neurodoctrine Studies at the University of Pittsburgh in Massachusetts both
Hmm.
agree on this. The WHO, the APA, the AMA, the ES, the WPATH, the BPS, the RCP, the CPA, the APS, the ESSN, the AAP, the ACP, the AFP, the AC, and the APHA are like these huge institutions of science and medicine that agree that being gay is normal, natural, not a choice.
And
And then like you
what
think
is
it
the
is a choice
AMA
regardless of the fact that you couldn't choose.
and what does the AMA say about it? It's a genification classification disorder. It's something
No,
in the
no. So
mind.
the
It's a
AMA,
chemical
the American,
imbalance.
actually, it is in the mind. The Netherlands Institute of Brain Research, which I already brought up, showed using EEGs, MRIs, fMRIs, and postmortem brain slices that sexual
Hmm.
orientation, gay or straight, is dependent upon variation of the AI-NH3 subsection of the hypothalamus. So you're right, it is.
And there's a classification for that in the ICD-10 or whatever number it is now.
No, so the last classification, like the last year in which any of these institutions deemed being gay as a mental illness or
Mhm.
something wrong was 1976, right? So yeah, no, this does not exist.
It does exist.
No, it doesn't. It just actually it doesn't.
They wouldn't update it in the ICD-10 stuff that came after 1970s or whatever. They wouldn't update it each
Yeah, well,
year and
so you
add
keep asking me what
these
like
entries
so you're talking
if
about
it
gender
wasn't
dysphoria,
updated.
right? You're saying like gender dysphoria?
That's the same, yeah.
No, gender
And it only
dysphoria is
applies.
not being gay. What? Yeah, no,
It
like
only
gay men
applies to
don't have
people.
gender dysphoria.
Yes, you do.
No, they're not dysphoric
That's
about their
what
gender. Are you
that's
kidding
what it
me?
means.
No.
That's why it
No,
exists.
no,
It
no.
doesn't
No,
exist for
concrete.
straight
Bro,
guys.
are you talking about like trans people? Are you trying to like say that being like are you talking about trans people?
No,
Yeah, so no. Yeah,
it
being
applies
gay
to
has
them
like
as well.
bro. I'm gonna go to move on to the next guest because you're just like wrong. No. Like you're just like actually incorrect. You're just actually incorrect. Like gender dysphoria does not exist within like gay people. Like that's a misclassification. Anyways, y'all, we're gonna go to move on to the next guest, y'all. If you guys are enjoying the debates, tippity tap away in that phone screen. Let's try to hit 500,000 likes. I don't know what quite happened to the viewership. We may hit a restart here in the bit. I don't know what's going on today. Maybe it's just a slower day, y'all. But anyways, make sure to share the live with a couple of friends. I don't know what's going on with the viewership. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next guest here, chat. Only request if you do think it's wrong / immoral to be gay. Yo, Fee, thank you so much for that duck. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
All I
Hey,
gotta
what's
say
going on?
here, bro.
Hey, what's going on, Jack?
Love
Do you
what
think
you're
it's wrong?
saying.
Oh, appreciate you, man.
That's about it.
Thank you so much. Parker raided someone else. That's all right. Yeah, I saw the Parker comments. We're gonna go to move on to Parker raid. Is it a Parker raid? Is that what's going on? Parker raid? I can't tell. All right, y'all. This next guest is not loading in here. Oh, there it goes. Hey, Parker, man, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Came from Parker. Is this a natural raid? All right, y'all. We're gonna go to move on to the next guest. Is this like a natural raid, or did he like? It's a natural raid. That's funny. Yeah, natural raid. I guess if everyone coming in from Parker's stream, thank you so much. All right, y'all. The next guest is loading in here, chat. The next guest is loading in here. Not an actual raid. That's funny. All right, guys. This guest is not loading in here. We're gonna go to move on to the next. Let's go ahead and see what the next guest has to say. You came from Parker. Well, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Nigga, I fucking hate.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next guest. Only request if you do think it's wrong / immoral to be gay, y'all. We're just looking for some debates. Because it's lagging? That honestly might be why. Hey, what's going on, Jamie? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay? Okay, apparently not. Goodbye, Jamie. Only request if you do think it is wrong. Let's go and get our next guest up in here. I don't know what's going on with the guest. Hey, what's going on, man? You think it's wrong? Do you think it's wrong to be gay?
Hell yeah.
Okay, why?
You look gay as fuck, dude.
So I'm actually straight, but this didn't tell me why you think it's wrong to be gay.
All right.
So without sounding like a walnut, tell me why it's wrong to be gay. Did he leave? Oh,
Yo.
hey, without sounding like a walnut, tell me why it's wrong to be gay.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can. Tell me why it's wrong to be gay.
Would you want somebody in your asshole?
No, because I'm not gay. So this doesn't tell me why you think it's wrong to be gay.
But
Use
you
big
look
boy
gay.
words, be logical, and give me an
But you look
articulated
gay.
argument as to why it's wrong to be gay.
But you look gay.
Sweet, sounds good. Now tell me why it's wrong that I look gay. So, tell me why it's wrong to be gay. Come on. We're waiting.
Yeah, Eldine pussy ass.
Why is it wrong to be gay? Are you speechless? Are you gagged? Do you don't know what to say?
You a bitch.
All right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you on your first mute. If you leave, you're gonna embarrass yourself. So you said you think it's wrong to be gay. Then when I ask you why, you say you a bitch. So dude, you're okay. So a little personal story. So I grew up in a really a bad part of Colorado. And in high school, there were all these fake gang members that wore these fake chains, and they were like, "Oh, you a bitch, you a
Who
bitch."
gives a fuck?
And they just had these they had these ideas. They
Who gives a
had these
fuck?
ideologies,
Who gives a
and
fuck?
whenever they were questioned, they were like, "You a bitch, I hate you, I'm gonna fight you." And that's what you remind me of right now. So now, without sounding like a walnut, tell me why it's wrong to be gay.
I get walnut.
Yeah, exact. So go ahead, tell me why it's wrong.
Tell me why it's wrong. Tell me why it's right.
All right, it's back. All right, so we're gonna assume that every action is gonna be amoral, or is not inducive of rightness or wrongness, unless there's a justified argument to assert rightness or wrongness. So I think that being gay is amoral. So tell me why it's wrong. Give me an argument. So tell me why it's wrong, then.
Dun, 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 dun,
All right, so basically, my whole chat is going to start laughing at you. They're going to say, ha, 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 if you cannot articulate to me right now why you think it's wrong to be gay. So go for it, man. Tell me why it's wrong to be gay. Go for it, big dog. Go for it.
Why can't I be little dog?
We're waiting.
Can you do
Everyone's laughing at you.
one more time for me?
Tell me why it's wrong to be gay.
Can you
All
do
right,
for
you
me
have
one
10,
more time?
9, 8.
8, 7.
All right, basically, I'm going to give you one last chance.
6.
So I'm going to give you one last chance. So basically what I'm getting from you is you hold an extremely irrational prejudice against gay people. Your IQ's probably pretty low if I had to take an educated guess, among many other things. You just don't have like a valid way of like building your beliefs or your like reasons to, believe in what you do find to be true. It's really embarrassing. So now stop embarrassing yourself by sharing your reasons as to why it's wrong to be gay.
Can we have a countdown one more time, please?
Yeah, man. I think he's okay with being willfully ignorant. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next guest here, y'all. If you guys are enjoying the debates, tippity tap away in that phone screen. Thank you so much for that, Rose. Let's try to hit 500,000 likes, y'all. Also, hit that follow button. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Daniel here. Only get in the request if you do think it is wrong / immoral to be gay. Interesting guest today. What's going on, Daniel? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
I think it's wrong
Okay, why do you think it's wrong?
because so I'm a Christian, and
Where in the Bible does it say it's wrong to be gay?
Leviticus 18:22.
Yeah, so the laws that God lays out in Leviticus are specific to the Israelites and against their differences from the Egyptians or the Canaanites. So you would have a strong argument as to why it's wrong to be gay if you were like an Israelite like 3,000 years ago. But it seems as if like, that point just kind of got steamrolled over. Good try though.
I'm sorry. So you're telling me if generations change, the Bible changes too?
No, I'm telling you that in verse 18 of Leviticus, God states directly that the laws in Leviticus were only directed at the Israelites. But now I'm guessing that, you're not the bride. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next guest here, chat. Only request if you do think it is wrong / immoral to be gay here. We're going to go ahead and move on. All right, man. Hey, what's going on, man? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
No, not at all.
Okay, unfortunately, only talking opposition. Appreciate you being straightforward, man. Let's go and talk to Daniel here, chat. Also, we're so close to 500,000 likes. Make sure we're tippity-tapping away on that phone screen here, y'all. We're going to go on sub only just for a little bit here, chat. I want to start doing this every day just for a little bit here. So we're going to go on sub only. For a little bit here. Make sure you drop a subscription. That's quite literally the best way to support me. What's going on, Daniel? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay? Very valid argument. All right, here we're going to go to move on to the next guest. I appreciate y'all for all those followers. By the way, we are on sub-only chat, so if you do want to hop in the chat, make sure you drop a subscription. We're only at 95 followers, 95 subscribers right now. There's actually no one in the chat right now. That's hilarious. What's going on, King? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
Yeah, it's wrong.
Like, why?
Me and you talked, yeah. So me and you talked before, and so hopefully this time we could just deal with straight facts and no opinion.
Yeah, why is it wrong to be gay?
All right. So last time you hit up this envelope of this drawing that you had, and I told you the reason that I had. It's because
Lock this. Thank you for that
procreation.
sub, man.
Huh?
So you think, Hunter, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate you so much. So you think like being gay is wrong because if you're gay, you can't have kids. AJ, thank you so much for that subscription. All right. So yeah, if you're is infertility wrong?
You say is infertility wrong?
Yeah.
No, not for a woman when something goes wrong. But you can't. But I hope that you wouldn't compare yourself
so like
to a
I don't
woman.
care if you say something goes wrong or something doesn't go wrong. Caleb, I really appreciate that sub. Thank you so much.
I know,
They
'cause you
still
don't
can't have
like
kids.
facts.
No, King, what I'm getting at here, I just need you to listen to me like very closely. So
Sure.
you think being gay is wrong because if you're gay, you can't have kids. If you're infertile, you can't have kids either, right? So is it like immoral for me to sleep with my girlfriend if she's infertile?
First of all, it is interesting that you keep comparing yourself to a woman. That is very interesting.
No, I didn't compare myself to a woman. I asked you if I slept with a
you
woman
just
that's
did, and I'm
infertile.
gonna answer your question. Watch this.
Zara,
If
thank you
she
so much
can't
for that
have
subscription.
kids, what went wrong with her body versus
Right, so she's infertile, right? So she can't have kids, right?
Is it natural for a woman to be infertile?
Yeah, totally.
Pull that fact up.
Austin, I appreciate you for that subscription.
Where did you research that?
Yeah, so like after a woman goes through menopause, they're infertile. So it's very natural.
Now,
And then
you
also
just
it's like
mentioned
naturally occurring in
menopause.
about like, yeah, so
So
after
what
a
happens
woman
before
goes
menopause, Dean? What happens before
yeah,
menopause?
before menopause, about 11% of women are infertile. But dude, King, answer my question. If I sleep with my girlfriend and my girlfriend is infertile, is this immoral?
You see how you don't like facts, and you're gonna
No,
lose.
I'm just answering. I'm asking you a question, and you cannot answer my question. Do you see how you do not like to know how to answer questions? So, King,
yes, I
look,
do.
I need a direct answer to my question. King, yes or no? Yes or no? If I have a girlfriend that's infertile and I sleep with her, is this wrong? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, sweet. So here's the contradiction, because you're saying that if two gay, what's up, Sabrina? If you're saying that if two gay men, if they sleep with each other, they're not going to have kids, and this is why it's wrong. Well, if I sleep with my infertile girlfriend, we're not going to have kids. So this isn't wrong. This is a logical contradiction.
How did she become? Did she become infertile? How old is your girlfriend? There's a whole lot of facts that you just leave out randomly, but you talk to somebody who can carry their own with facts, which is you don't like facts because they prove you wrong.
Facts. I don't like. Interesting pivot and ad hom. Yeah, so we're just gonna assume that she was born infertile.
Okay. So that's a good point. Okay, so she was born infertile. So now let's go to the facts. Is it natural for her to be born infertile?
Oh yeah, sure.
Pull up that fact so everybody can see it.
So I mean, let's just define natural, right? So like the definition of natural is going to be existing in or caused by nature.
Look at you. You pull up the fact that says it is natural for a woman to be born infertile.
Yeah, pulled up the definition of natural, existing in or caused by nature. And it was caused by nature for her to be infertile, right? So this wasn't
How
like
many
to do to, like
percentage of
human
women
influence.
are born infertile?
Yeah, I don't know the certain statistic.
I know
on that.
because you don't like facts, because facts prove you wrong.
No, not at all.
Can
I
you
mean,
show
even
your
if it's
father?
happened once, right? So
Can you show?
So yeah,
Listen.
I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see.
I want you to show everybody what it is that you're saying. That way they can match what you're saying versus facts, and watch how your argument goes down the drain.
Wait, what's the problem with this though? Right? So just listen to me real quick, King. So if I ask you a question, is it wrong for me to engage in the act of intercourse with my infertile girlfriend? And you say no. Well, it doesn't matter. Barn, thank you so much for that subscription. It doesn't matter if she was born that way. It doesn't matter how many women are born that way. All that matters is that if I engage in sex with her, we're never going to have a kid. In the same way that you said it's wrong to be gay because if two gay men engage in sex with each other, they're never going to have a kid.
What is the difference between that man and that woman who was born infertile, which is unnatural, by the way?
You can name off so many differences, but what matters is that this is an analogy, right? So you said be gay wrong because if gay and engage in intercourse, never kid.
Facts.
Replace the word gay with replace the word gay with infertile.
Let's
be
deal
infertile
with
wrong
facts.
because if infertile engage in intercourse, never kid, bro. Now listen.
Get you.
Now, King, I need you to listen to me, right? I need you to listen to my words. Mind them very closely. Ariana,
I need you to listen to facts.
Subscription. I know. I need you to listen to facts, bro. I mean, you keep mentioning this. I don't like facts, but what I'm getting you are very just like condensed. You're very dense,
you
and
can
you
skip
don't
the
like
emotional
facts.
part.
So now listen. No. Nothing about what I'm saying is emotional. There is no emotion in the statement that if I engage in intercourse with an infertile woman, we will never have a kid, right? Do you agree with that statement?
Of course, because that is not natural for her to be infertile.
Define natural.
This is why I say if you pull up the facts, everybody will just see that you're wrong.
King, define natural.
Define natural. Okay, so with that being said, can you pull up in front of everybody? Let's deal with this natural
King, don't
thing.
pivot. Define natural.
I'm not pivoting.
Define natural. No, you're saying that infertility is not natural. Define natural. What is infertility?
It's not, or else we would not exist.
Emerge, I appreciate that. I appreciate
the two people that created you knew that infertility
is thank you so much for the
not
subscription.
normal.
Right. So define natural.
Okay, I just did. When it comes to a man and a woman, the woman has certain organs you don't, and you can never have a child, even if they insert those organs into you.
Thank you for that subscription. I really appreciate it.
The woman has a natural uterus. Do you know what a period is?
If you insert your male member into an infertile woman, you're never going to have a kid.
You said define something. I'm explaining this to you, and you don't want to hear it. Do you know what a period is? This is part of the explanation.
Right?
You do?
Emerge, thank you for that,
Okay, so
Corgi.
when the
Thank you
woman
so much.
sheds the lining, when the woman sheds the inner lining, that causes blood and that egg is then released, correct?
Right. So what does any of this have
Does
to
a
do with the
man
fact that
ever,
like infertility is
does a
not natural?
you, let's talk about you. Can you ever go through that one day in your life?
Yeah, no, not at all. So I don't see how
Of
this
course,
is relevant
because
though.
it's
Because you
not
said that being
what?
now listen, King. You said being gay is wrong because they can't have kids, right? If you're infertile, you can't have kids. Is that wrong?
If you are infertile as a man and a woman, you keep trying to switch this thing, and I'm telling you exactly what I'm
It's
saying.
analogy.
If a man and a woman, this facts, man and a woman, man and woman,
Thank you for the roses, Abby.
a woman who cannot have children, that is unnatural.
Define
That is-
unnatural. Give me King. Give me a concise definition of the word unnatural.
Give you a concise definition of natural what? Natural birth?
No, King, you said this action is unnatural. So give me a definition
Unnatural
of
to
unnatural.
the nature
Thank
of
you for
a
the roses.
woman. I'm being specific.
Right.
It is unnatural to the nature of a woman to not be able to have children.
Okay, sweet.
And that's
yeah,
not the same
but this
process
woman,
you go
they
through
can't
as a
have
man.
they can't have children though. So
That's
like,
not the same process
listen,
you go through as a
listen.
man.
Now, I don't think you're picking up what I'm putting down here. Yeah,
You
an
ain't putting
infertile
them
woman
down
can't
yet.
have kids.
Huh? What you say?
An infertile woman can't have kids in the same way that a gay man can't have kids.
Right,
They
right. An
can't give
infertile
birth.
woman. Yeah, that's because she's infertile and she doesn't have. Something went wrong with her body.
And a gay man can't have kids because he's gay.
How do you compare a gay man to a woman?
Well, I'm comparing like them in the context of your argument. You said
They
it's
don't
wrong
have
to be
the
gay
same
because now
body
listen.
parts.
Now you asked me a question. How am I comparing a gay man to this infertile woman? I'm comparing them in the context of your position. You said it's wrong to be gay because if you're gay, you can't have kids.
Oh no, no. Wait a minute. What you did was insert your opinion along with what I'm saying. I'm dealing with it is unnatural for a woman. Now, if a man and a woman want to
How is
have
this
children
confusing to you?
and she's not able to, something went wrong with her body. That's if he can, by the way. Now, we haven't even talked about that part, but we're talking about a woman. Now, if you say, well, a gay man, and then compare him to a gay
So
woman,
like you could say it like something went wrong. Like you could use like any of these weird descriptors. It doesn't change the fact that she can't have kids.
That's because it's unnatural for her, the same way it's unnatural
Yeah, but
for
you
a
can't
man.
define like unnatural. So the definition of natural
What
is
do you mean?
existing in. So via Oxford language, the definition of natural is existing in or caused by nature. So the definition of unnatural, or the negation of this, would be not existing in, or not caused by nature. And we do know that infertility is existing in or caused by nature. Therefore, infertility is natural. It
You
just
tried
follows
it
from
and
the
just
definition.
failed. Read that definition slowly one more time in front of everybody. You tried it and just
Yeah,
failed.
the
You just
definition of
put yourself.
natural is existing in or caused by nature.
Caused by
Infertility
nature.
is existing in or caused by nature.
The first woman, did she become pregnant? Or you don't even say the first, I don't even have to say the first woman. Women, period. Let's look at the beginning of this species just totally. Did they have babies?
Yeah. A fair percent.
Because why?
90. So at the beginning of our species, right? 89% of women had babies, and then 0% of women over the age of about 55 had babies.
Whoops. Because it was what? Natural for them to do so.
No, because they weren't infertile.
Because it's not natural for them to be infertile.
So these two things could be true at once. Like they could both be natural. It could be
If
natural
they
to
had
not be
no
infertile,
babies,
natural to be
Dean,
infertile.
you know I would be talking right now.
Right. So
It's
I mean,
not
under the
because
same
something
logic,
mysterious-
well,
Say what
you
now?
seem to be like conjuring up an argument as to why infertility is going to be wrong.
No,
Right?
that's not what
So
I'm doing.
I have
What
a
I'm
question.
doing is getting
Would you
to
say
look
that
at
like
the
a good
facts.
argument? Now listen to
Show
me, King.
them. Show them.
Now listen, King. So you said that like being gay is wrong because if everyone was gay, we'd cease to exist, or if like the first people were gay, we wouldn't be here.
What?
I think Hunter
What?
Hunter has a point. You said you mean abnormal. Like yeah, being like infertile is going to be like atypical. It's not going to be like of the majority, but it's definitely still natural.
First of all, the women that became pregnant at the beginning of these species and the men that impregnated them,
Yeah.
that is what is natural. Now, if you want to say that we can deal with another word called abnormal and normal.
So if that's going to be natural, then this is going to be defining both gay and infertility.
Did you
as
know
unnatural.
that infertility?
No, King. If this is your definition of natural, then this is going to be like defining being gay and infertility. No, listen to my words. If your definition of natural is like what caused humans to come to be at the beginning of time, this is going to deem being gay and being infertile as unnatural. So
no,
this isn't like a symmetry breaker between the two.
No. What you are trying to do. So this is why I love going in depth about what the process is. So let's see if it's natural or unnatural. Two men.
The definition of natural is existing in or caused by nature.
Let's see what they do. Let's see. Sure. When it comes to body parts, let's see what everybody do. So if it comes to two men deciding, ooh, we're going to sleep with each other, where do they insert themselves?
Yeah, so the male member is going to be inserted into the mouth of the man or into the anus of the man. Knox, I appreciate that subscription.
Okay, so
right? So now I have a question for you.
No,
is being gay existing? No. Is being gay existing in or caused by nature?
Dean, both men and women have an anus, correct?
Right.
Okay. Now, what comes out of that?
What comes out like feces?
Yeah, that's where you use. That's where the waste comes out, correct?
Yeah, that's going to be one of the functions of it.
So if a man inserts his seed, if a man inserts his seed into that area of another man, does it produce any life whatsoever?
No. If a man inserts a seed into the vagina of an infertile woman, is this going to produce any life ever?
Correct. It does not. But now look at what you just said. Breaker. This is why I like when you compare men body parts to woman body parts, because you cut yourself every time.
We're not comparing the body parts.
Yes, you are.
Now listen, King, I have a question. No, stop talking.
Go ahead.
Stop talking. Right.
No, go ahead.
We're comparing like the logic.
Cut yourself.
I don't know how to make this like any more clear. You said
you destroy yourself every time with facts.
King, don't interrupt me. Right? I need you to know your place.
Go ahead.
So you just said it yourself. If a man ejaculates into like the male posterior, I'm just gonna put you on mute. Like seriously, don't interrupt me. You just said it yourself. If a man ejaculates into a male posterior, it's never gonna produce a kid. And this is why being gay is wrong. right? So like if a male ejaculates into a female member, and this female is infertile, this is never gonna produce any kids. So this should follow under the same logic.
It should.
Being infertile is wrong. Also, Marissa, thank you so much for the subscription. And
what
Michael,
went
thank you so
wrong?
much for the subscription.
Okay.
So now I have another question for you, King. No, I've been trying to ask you this question for fucking ever. I've been trying to ask you this question for fucking ever.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Is being gay existing in or caused by nature?
You said what?
Is being gay existing in or caused by nature?
Is being gay caused or existing by nature?
Is same-sex attraction existing in or caused by nature?
Dean, you can be attracted to a bear for all I care. If you shoot your seed into that bear, ain't nothing gonna happen.
Oh.
Look at the question you just asked.
I can be attracted to an infertile woman for all you care, but if I shoot my seed into that infertile woman, nothing's gonna happen. Stop being so dense, King.
Look at
literally stop being so dense. Stop being so dense. First of all, you didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. Is being gay existing or caused by nature, yes or no?
Dean, what kind of question?
Bro, answer my question. Is same-sex attraction existing in or caused by nature?
Dean, same-sex attraction is not natural.
Answer my question, King. Bro, I'm gonna give you one last shot before I'm gonna give you one last shot here, King.
Okay, what you do?
I'm gonna give you one last shot here. Is same-sex attraction existing or caused by nature? Yes or no?
No.
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 So if it's not existing in or caused by nature, then why do we see homosexuality in over 3,000 other species besides humans? And then why did the Netherlands Institute for Brain Research, in conjunction with the Center for Neurodoctor Studies at the University of Pittsburgh in Massachusetts, use EEGs, MRIs, fMRIs, and postmortem brain slices to conclude that being gay or straight, sexual orientation is dependent upon physicalities of the brains, such as dendritic density, like
Dean,
density
what
of
animal are you
neurons,
comparing
neuronic
yourself to?
substructure, FSH, and thank you so much for the hanging lights, and then like the volume of gray mass in like the left putamen, and like all these other like neurobiological attributes.
What
of
animal are you
humanity
comparing yourself to?
Bro, no, I'm telling you right now. Like, listen.
No, I'm asking
and these
you what
other
animal...
aspects of neurobiology that are developed starting about 8 weeks gestation in your mother's womb, right?
Animal are you comparing yourself to?
Yeah, so what I just talked about to do with like the EEGs, MRIs, fMRIs, and postmortem brain slices by the Netherlands Institute for Brain Research was done on humans.
Octopus? Which one?
I appreciate y'all for the roses. No, those were done on humans. Fee, thank you for the sunglasses.
You said other species.
Right.
You just said other species.
Yeah.
A human and a human is not another species.
Just to like go over, King, just to go over what I just told you, I went over how these institutions of science and medicine concluded that sexual orientation is based off upon naturally developed physicalities of the brain. And then I added on to this argument that like, you know, sexual, like same-sex attraction exists in nature because we observe it in 3,000 other species in nature.
What
when
other
species? When you take the penguins, lions, bears, cubs, apes.
Okay,
babanos,
hold it, Dean.
Like marine animals, fruit flies, reptiles, lizards.
Hold it, Dean.
There's 3,000.
Fruit flies. You said marine animals.
So many.
Now, Dean, this is what you are comparing to humans saying, this is why I say this must be natural. Because they've studied this in fruit flies.
No, so what I'm saying is I gave you the whole spiel about the Netherlands Institute for Brain Research.
I'm literally listening to what you're saying.
Now listen, I gave you the whole spiel about like the institutions of like neurology, science, and medicine that have shown sexual orientation to be dependent upon physicalities of the brain, and then I added on top of this by stating that it's found in nature, such as these 3,000 other species.
With people, you just compared yourself with
no, there wasn't a comparison there. There literally wasn't a comparison there. I just said it's found in nature.
Dean, you just said in comparison with other species. You just said. I mean,
how is this guy this dense, bro? Is this guy real?
You just said.
I appreciate
comparing the studies between other species. That's what you just said.
What I just said is that. No, listen again. I'm going to say it one more time. I understand you're a little bit slow, King.
No, give it your best shot. Give it your best shot.
The Netherlands Institute for Brain Research, in conjunction with the Center for Neurodoctor Studies at the University of Pittsburgh in Massachusetts, use EEGs, fMRIs, MRIs, and postmortem brain slices to conclude that all sexual orientations are dependent upon specific physicalities of the brain. And these physicalities of the brain are developed naturally in your mother's womb starting at about 8 weeks. And then, to add on to this, we observe homosexuality in nature. We observe same-sex attractions in over 3,000 other species. Right? So the fact that it's observed all throughout the animal kingdom, and science has been able to conclude that it is reliant upon naturally developed physicalities of the brain, this is going to classify it as existing in or caused by nature, right? And this is the definition of natural. Therefore, being gay is natural.
Pull up that study.
Yeah. Which one?
Can you pull up that study so I can see it? I want to see. Yeah. I want to see what you saying.
Yeah. Which one do you want?
The one that you just quoted. You just said all of that, and I listened to that spiel you just did. Can you pull that up so we can look at it?
Yeah. There's the gray mass one. Remember when I talked about gray mass in the putamen? Right?
You talking about the one? Well, it just disappeared.
Here's one about the dendritic spinal densities.
It just disappeared.
Right. Then here's one about sexual differentiation of like the BNST.
Hold on, Dean. What in the world?
Right.
Did nobody see that? Your head was in the way.
Right, bro. If you want to go read them, they're posted in my Discord. But like, we're here to debate. Like, I mean, I don't mind showing them to you. You could go read them.
So that same
Yeah, I mean,
site
if
that
you,
you
King,
just
if you want to
pulled
come
up.
back in like, if you want to come back in like 10 minutes after you read them and continue this debate, but I just came with receipts.
This is
so fucking
this
fast.
is the information that you bringing forth, and it's interesting that when stuff is presented, you skip past it so fast, and you didn't want nobody to read it.
Yeah, no, I know. No, King, what I'm telling you is go read it. Like, they're long studies. It'll take you about like an hour, hour and a half to read through all of them. They're all posted in my Discord. You could join it and find them, then come back if you like.
Then it's not that you misunderstanding what I'm saying. This is the information that you are. This is a debate, right?
Right. It's
Okay.
a debate, not like
Right. So
not like
all I'm
Professor
asking
Dean.
for, all
It's
I'm
your
asking
job to
for
read
is
it,
the
so go
site.
read it and then come back. Right?
No, all I'm asking for is the site.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna be looking at first of all, DOI 10.1016/j.neuroimage.2009.03.048. The next one we're gonna be looking at is DOI 10.1038/esh4 1598-020.
Dean, the site.
This is the NIH, National Institute of Health.
National Institute of Health. Okay. Cool. That's all I wanted to know. National Institute of Health, and this is what you use to back up the
I mean, I also use the World Health Organization, the American Psychiatric Association, the American Medical Association, the Endocrine Society, the British Psychological Society, the Royal College of Psychiatrics, the Canadian Psychological Association, the Australian Psychological Society, the European Society for Sexual Medicine, the American Academy of Pediatrics, the American College of Physicians, the American Academy of Family Physicians, the American Counseling Association, and the American Public Health Association.
That's
and
cool.
then the Center for Neurodoctrine Studies at the University of Pittsburgh in Massachusetts, the Netherlands Institute for Brain Research, and then the Center for Neuroimaging at UCLA.
That sound like that's nice and pretty. Now, I'm gonna compare now listen to this. I'm gonna compare everything that you just said to the history of mankind, and let's see if it stands.
Right.
So here we are back at square one. Now, with all of that you just said, all of that, when it comes to you asking me about the infertility of a woman versus two men who don't have the same body parts as a woman, by the way.
Right.
Right. So we got that clear. If a infertile woman, now the same way you pulled that up is the same thing that I'm telling you. It is not natural for a woman to be infertile.
Okay.
Can it happen? Yes.
Yeah. So this
It
is the
can
same
happen.
thing. So you just said this, like what you're saying right now is the same thing as me just pulling those up. So pull your study up. You asked me for mine. I'm going to ask you for yours. Pull it up.
No problem. One moment.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn off sub-only chat for like 5 seconds. Just while he's researching this. Anyways, while he's researching this, everybody, tippity tap away on that phone screen. Kelsey, I really appreciate that coral. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You thought he ate? I think it'll be a while. How y'all doing? Welcome in, everybody. Just say womp. Womp womp!
There ain't no womp womp. All we're gonna do is pull up the facts on how infertility and how the percentages on it. This ain't hard.
Right. So where's the study?
Hold on, Dean.
Also, the definition of natural and unnatural don't like include any like necessary percentage criteria. Like the definition of natural is existing in or caused by nature. It doesn't matter if it's existing in or caused in nature in like 1%.
Dean, the facts
half
gonna
a
speak.
percent, a quarter of
The
percent.
facts are gonna do the
so
talking.
give me the facts.
I am.
So pull it up. Pull up the facts.
I am. You don't have to tell me. You already said it one time. Just hold on.
All right. Let's see it. We're waiting. Thank you for the superpower, Ava.
You'll be all right. So the first thing that we're going to research and look at is the percentage of women who are infertile.
Yeah, sure. Sure, let's see it. What is it? Thank you for the ice cream, Abby. Where's your academic study that says infertility is unnatural?
Dang, these facts. Let's get to it. Here we go. Now, I'm going to turn my screen on so everybody can see this.
Sweet.
That way we can look at this.
Oh, we're back, chat.
Now, I don't know how many people, I'm going to zoom in as much as I can. That way you can see it for yourself. About 9% of men, now I want everybody to look at this. About 9% of men and about 11% of women of reproductive age in the United States have experienced fertility problems.
Right.
Now,
I told you this earlier. I told you 11%.
Dean, do you see? You don't have to say that. This is a fact, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
Hold on, put this screen back up.
I mean, it's just like for the live. I'm kind of the big guy. I threw you up there so you could show it. But if you want to like speak out loud and tell us what it is, you can. Right. So that is a fact, King. So how does this show that it's unnatural?
How does it show what?
I mean, I shared this fact earlier. I was like, 11% of women over the age of 18 are infertile, and 100% of women after they go through menopause are infertile. This is a fact. And how does this show it's unnatural?
Menopause. What is menopause, Dean?
Yeah. So,
of course they're infertile after menopause. What happens with their body to cause that? It is not the same thing with a man.
It's just like hormonal changes that typically occur in a woman between the age of 50 and 55.
Does a man go through menopause?
No. So how does this show that infertility is unnatural?
It's amazing how you keep switching from this.
No, wait, King. It's not. I'm not switching from anything, bro.
I asked you all of these
King,
questions. I asked
you for it, bro. All right, King. Here's the deal. I asked you for an academic study that shows infertility is unnatural. And then you just pulled up statistics about how many people are infertile.
What?
I asked you for an academic study that shows infertility to be unnatural, and then you pull up these statistics. How do these statistics show it to be unnatural?
If it is natural, this dude, if it is natural, the women and the men of the beginning of this species would not be able to do this.
Wait, what was the point of the statistics then? Because it seems like the statistics don't have to do anything to do with the men and the women at the beginning of the species. So what's the point of the statistics? Are you saying that infertility is unnatural? Wait, no, King. Are you saying that infertility is unnatural because so little people are infertile?
Huh?
Are you saying that infertility is unnatural because so little people are infertile?
No. What is happening
what's the point of the statistics?
I'm literally telling you. There's two things going on right now.
Right.
You asked the question, why do I think being gay is wrong? There are a whole lot of points in this that you brought up because you ask a question about every 10 seconds.
Bro, I'm trying to figure out how infertility is unnatural right now.
This dude.
I'm trying to figure out how infertility is unnatural. You understand that, right? And like, I asked you for an academic study or for fact that shows it to be unnatural, then you bring up these statistics. So, like, now draw the dotted lines. How do those statistics show it to be unnatural?
One moment.
So you don't know how those statistics show it to be unnatural?
What you mean? I don't know. Let's let the facts speak. I'd rather just show people. That way they can see it.
Right. So what facts show it to be unnatural? I've been asking this question for a long time. Sunny, thank you so much for the You're Sweet. I really appreciate it. Also, by the way, if you want to be in the sub-only chat, make sure you drop a sub. I appreciate everyone that has. It is, like, it's really appreciated. So, King, what academic studies can you show us that shows infertility is unnatural?
No problem. Here we go. So, National Library of Medicine. Let's look at this.
NLM, okay. What are we looking at?
You looking at, let everybody see it.
Right.
Let's read this.
Right, so this is talking about a disease.
You ready to see this now?
Yeah, so the claim is unnatural.
Or do you want
me to
give you...
are all diseases unnatural?
This dude.
It's just a very simple claim.
Also, so you don't want to read, do you want to read through this or not?
I'm trying to understand why you say...
Do you want to read through this or not?
I'm trying to understand why you say that infertility is unnatural, that's all.
Do you want to read through this or not?
Bro, King, read us through it.
All right. Now, when it comes to that same stuff that you pulled up, do you mind reading that through for us after I get done with
It's
this?
on my Discord. It's on my Discord.
Okay. Yeah.
It's public on my Discord. You could go.
Yeah, okay.
Yourself.
Yeah, so you're not going to read through it. I got you.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'm not.
Of course you're not.
It'd take like an hour and a half, King.
Who said this won't take a minute?
No, okay, if it's going to take a minute, then don't read through it and sum it up for us.
What?
Yeah, this isn't a lecture, it's a debate. Sum it up for us.
No, it's not that I'm trying to it's not that I'm trying to lecture, Dean, but see, this is what happens.
I thank you so much for that subscription.
This is what happens when you pull this up. I want people to be able to see for themselves.
Right, so tell us what it says in a concise, efficient manner. Come on.
In a concise, efficient manner. Okay, I'll tell you what it says in a concise, efficient manner. That infertility, it is not natural. This is something that happens because of a mutation in the body of a woman.
Can you show us where it says on there that it's unnatural?
This dude here.
Let's see the word. Let's see it where it says unnatural.
This dude.
Yeah, show us on the phone right now.
Do you want to read through?
Nope, I don't. Show us on the phone screen where it says the word unnatural. And you also just said a natural mutation. I just want to point that out. You just called it a natural mutation. Show us the word unnatural. Oh, chat. Oh, he can't find it. He can't find it, can I? Or can he? Yeah, he can't find it. Yo, it's just Sunny. Thank you so much for the subscription. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, this is really embarrassing. Oh, this is terrible, man. I'm going to put you back on the little screen there. Man, this is embarrassing. Where does it say unnatural on there, King?
What is a mutation?
Again, show us the word unnatural on your screen.
It is not going to say the word unnatural. You asked for a summary.
I can appreciate your time. We're going to move on to the next guest here, chat. Oh, what a man. What an interesting little feller. Thank you for the GG, Ben. What's going on, man? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay? Unfortunately, we're going to move on to the next guest here. Next, please. I got y'all. Let's move on to the next guest chat here. Let's go ahead and talk to Case in chat. Thank you so much for that, Harmony Maggie. I really appreciate it. Oh, the next guest did not load in. We're going to move on to the next here chat. By the way, if you're enjoying the debates, tippity tap tap away in that phone screen. Let's try to get up to 600,000 likes. I appreciate you for that. Oh my God, Loch Ness! Thank you so much for the Mocha the Monkey. Thank you so much. What's going on, man? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
No.
Okay, unfortunately, I'm only looking for opposition. We're going to move on to the next guest here. Loch Ness, thank you so much. We're going to move on to T. Wayne. Let's go to talk to T. Wayne chat. What's going on, T. Wayne? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
I do think it is wrong.
Okay, why do you think it's wrong?
It is not how God intended it.
How do you know that's not how God intended it? Maggie, appreciate you for that.
Because in Genesis 1:27, God created humanity in God's own image. In the divine image of God, created them, male and female. God created them. God blessed them. Said to them, be fertile and multiply. Can two males be fertile and have babies together?
Oh, yeah, no. Well, they can be fertile.
I didn't think so.
They can't multiply. Is infertility wrong?
That's right. Fertility?
Is infertility wrong?
I mean, it happens. It's in life, but God is the giver of life. And I firmly believe with enough prayer, God will give you a baby.
Oh, right. So, dude, is infertility wrong, yes or no?
No, I don't think anyone can choose to be
So,
infertile.
Genesis says, and God says in Genesis that you're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. and like being gay is wrong because it's a deviation from being fruitful and multiplying, then wouldn't infertility also be wrong because it's a deviation from being fruitful and multiplying? Like you just
No,
said, it's not wrong, regardless of the fact that it also deviates from God's like design intention.
It is in the Bible that there are women that are infertile. If I can find it in one of my markers here.
Danny, thank you so much for that love drop. Thank you so much, Danny. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, y'all.
Another one in Genesis 25:21, his wife was infertile. So it says right here, Isaac prayed to the Lord for his wife, since she was unable to have children. The Lord was moved by his prayer, and his wife, Rebekah, became pregnant.
Right. So we're like assuming a case in which like he didn't pray to the Lord and the wife became pregnant. We're talking about a case of like an infertile person that never has any kids because of this, not some like miracle or whatever you want to call it. Misdiagnosis.
Well, if you can't have babies, God will give you babies if you give him your heart.
Bro, T-Wayne.
Jesus is...
T-Wayne. No, he won't. Name me one case of an infertile woman that had a kid.
What?
Give me one case of a truly infertile woman that got pregnant from this divine intervention of God.
Rebecca. And then
no, we actually have documented, not that just that we wrote down. Like an actual like
no,
medical
it is
study.
documented in the Bible.
Yeah, no, not in the Bible. Name one outside of the Bible where like they can't just lie. Like with our understanding of modern science and medicine, name one case of an infertile person that became pregnant because they prayed to God.
You know, my mom was given the gift to hear because she was once...
We're just going to go ahead and move on to the next guest here, chat. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go ahead and talk to... who do we want to talk to? Let's go ahead and talk to Santiago. If you guys are enjoying the debates, tippity-tap-tap away in that phone screen, y'all. Let's try to hit 600,000 likes. What's going on, man? Do you think it's wrong/immoral to be gay?
Yeah, but
why?
I just want to say first, I'm not like a follower of any religion.
Sweet. Why is it
I'm
wrong?
actually an atheist, and I'm not homophobic, but I do think that it's wrong.
Why?
Because it's biologically not the way like the human body is supposed to work.
Wait.
Let me tell you why.
Do you think that there's a way that the human body is supposed to function in, but you don't believe in a god? You believe in like an intelligent design, but you don't believe in a god?
Yeah, an intelligent design that...
Thank you so much for the Forever Rose, Winebox. Appreciate that so
The
much.
intelligent design that was made with millions of years of evolution, not by a single creator, but...
What's the function of the hands?
Sorry?
What is the function of the hands?
To grasp stuff, right? Yeah.
So is playing musical instruments wrong because it digresses from this evolutionary function?
No.
What's the point of your feet?
Well, it has many points, like movement, just overall balance.
Right. So is driving a car for movement wrong because it digresses from this evolutionary function of the feet?
How does that have anything to do with what I'm saying?
Because you're saying that being gay is wrong because it digresses from this evolutionary function. But then, like, I asked you for the evolutionary function of your hands, and you said to grasp stuff. And, like, playing a musical instrument is a digression from grasping stuff through evolutionary means. Therefore, is it wrong?
Damn. You proved me wrong, mate.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, goodbye, thanks.
Have a good one. Have a good one, man. Alright, y'all. we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next guest here, chat. We're probably only gonna do let's see, one or two more for the night, and then we're gonna hop off here. I got some homework I gotta knock out. Probably gotta eat some dinner as well, y'all. I love it when that happens as well. Good guess, good guess. I fucking like W guess for real. Like unironically W guess. So this is gonna be the last guest of the evening, chat. If you have enjoyed the debates tonight, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you also join my Discord. The link is in the bio. Y'all already know, but we're going to go ahead and do our last guest of the night here. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna look through here. I'm gonna cherry pick. I'm gonna try to get us a good guess. I'm gonna try to get us a good guess here, chat. So I'm gonna take a little extra time on this. I'm gonna take a little extra time on this. John, I wanna talk to John.
Yo.
What's up, John? You think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
Let me ask you this question. What is your definition of being gay?
Same-sex attraction.
Same-sex
That is
attraction.
the definition of being gay.
Okay. Yes, I think it's wrong, and I think it's more. Yes, it's more. Yes.
Why is it wrong?
Just that's not how it's supposed to work.
How do you know that?
Because we were made to reproduce, right? And to
How do you know that
reproduce,
we were made to reproduce?
because that's literally what we do. You got a
That's what
male.
we do. So you observe this function within humanity, and then anything that digresses from this function is going to be wrong?
I'm not saying anything, but like
Oh, well, you're saying that being gay is wrong because they can't, reproduce, right?
having sexual
Is
intercourse.
infertility wrong?
No, that is a disease. That is not a choice.
Whoa, well, they can't reproduce.
No, that is
It's
not
not
a choice.
Yeah, so being gay isn't a choice either. And
Yes,
you
it
choose to be
is.
sexually aroused by me right now?
No, not you.
So
No.
you can't choose to be sexually aroused by a man, but you
I
think
mean,
it's a choice to be
okay,
sexually
look.
aroused by a man.
It is a choice for you to be sexualized by anybody you want. You can choose to like a girl. You can choose like a boy. But
You just said you couldn't.
being infertile, you do not get to choose that. It's a disease. Disease that is not natural at all. Like that is not natural.
How old are you?
18.
What year were you born in?
Why?
I'm gonna guess like 15. I'm gonna guess like 15. Well, all right, we'll get a final. We'll get like an actual final guest in here. Let's try to get a good one, chat. Let's try to get a good one here. Let's try to get a good one, chat. Let's see who's in these. Hayden Smith, my very first guest request. Let's get a good one. Hayden Smith is trying to connect. Hayden Smith is trying to connect, and I won't let him connect. Oh man, that's sad. Oh, this guy says I'm scared of him, so let's go ahead and talk to him. Why not? Fuck it. Hey, you think I'm scared of you? Hello? You just commented in the chat like 10 seconds ago that I was scared of you. I'm scared of you, but you won't talk. Oh, man. Yeah, get called out, motherfucker. Alright, y'all. Alright, last guess here. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired, chat. I'm just trying to get a last guess for y'all right now. Thank you so much for that, Rose. I appreciate you. Oh, man, none of these guests are loading in. Like, unironically, none of these guests are loading in. I don't know what's going on. Thank you so much for the roses, y'all. Bro, what the fuck? Literally, none of these guests are loading in. Oh, he says he could talk now. Oh, let's go back to him then. You gotta re-request, man. I want to talk to the guy that says I'm scared of him. The guy that isn't in the guest requests. Well, you gotta join the guest requests. Unfortunately, he did not join. Alright, guys, I fucking hell. Why can't we get a guest in here? Thank you for that, Harvey. Next, last guest is gonna. Hey, what's going on? Towels? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
Actually, I don't think there's anything wrong. So I don't know if I have to be against it by joining or anything.
Unfortunately, I'm only talking to opposition. Talk to said density. One of y'all just got a special request. I'm not seeing him in the guest request though. I want to pick someone good. I don't see that individual. Tab. They're not in the guest requests. What's going on, little noodle?
So,
How old are you?
I am 16 going on 17, but I
Unfortunately, you got to be of age. Y'all want me to talk to James? Let's go ahead and try to find Dark Horse. Well, what the fuck? Why can I still hear her? Why can I still hear her? Alright, y'all want me to talk to James, but I can't find James anywhere in the requests. Let's just go ahead and talk to Caleb. Teenagers, man, yep. Hey, what's going on, Caleb? Do you think it's wrong/immoral to be gay? Caleb, you gotta unmute, man. Bro, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, chat. I might just hop off if we can't, like, find a guest here, you know? Like, I really just want a debate, and we're not having looking for a debate right now. The next guest is loading in again. Yeah, this guy didn't connect. Hello. Oh, I want to talk to Sweet Nasty. I hope this guest loads in. Thank you so much for the hearts, Michael. What's going on? Do you think it's wrong/immoral to be gay?
Hey, Dean.
Hello.
I appreciate watching your live, and I watch you just about every day. And I feel like it's wrong to be gay. I love all people. And one thing I have to say is, I don't know how you can have a discussion about morality without bringing in the source of morality. And most people are going to get their source of morality from a religion. So I don't know even how to have a debate per se, really, without bringing God into it, you know?
Where does God say that being gay is wrong?
Well, I think the Bible makes it pretty clear throughout
Where?
Scripture.
Where in the scripture?
Well, I don't have my Bible on me, and I'm not going to Google any verses right now, but...
Can I just name them for you?
Yeah, go for it. You've got Sodom and Gomorrah, the story of that, how God destroyed them.
So Genesis 19.
Okay, yeah, so you have that reference. You have, different places in the New Testament that say this,
Romans
that, and the
and
other type.
Corinthians.
Yes, they talk about how all of this, he lists all these types of people that are not going to inherit the kingdom. And it isn't just... It's not just gay, it's all sin. And
all right. So
okay.
I'm like, you couldn't name the places where it says it in the Bible. You kind of got it there. So Sodom and Gomorrah, which is in Genesis 18. Then you have Romans 1 and Corinthians 6:9. This is the New Testament. Do you care about the Old Testament at all?
I think all of it's legit because Jesus is God. Mm-hmm.
So we got 4 verses here. We're just gonna go in chronological order. Levitican law says that being gay is an abomination. But in verse 18 of Leviticus, God directly states that the laws laid out in Leviticus are directed solely for the Israelites and their differences against the Egyptians and the Canaanites. So that'd be a good argument to articulate why it would be wrong to be gay as an Israelite living about 3,000 years ago. But like, it has no bearing on a non-Israelite apart from that year. So throw it out the window. Sodom and Gomorrah.
Okay.
God destroyed the city and condemned condemned Gomorrah because Gomorrah raped and assaulted an angel, not because of same-sex relationships. Throw it out the window. 2 and 1, Romans and Corinthians. So the original Greek language used in Romans and Corinthians, which is arsenioka and malakoi, cannot be directly translated into condemnment of same-sex relations. And this is made clear by understanding the most literal translations of these words, right? So translations of the Bible that condemned homosexuality only appeared in 1947 for the particular reason of, scrutinizing gay people. So that's all the verses. They're all done. Being gay actually isn't condemned in the Bible.
Here's the thing. I think people probably are born gay. I don't think that's a sin. I think acting on it is. And
can you prove to me that your God exists?
Well, I could tell you a lot of testimonies, and that your mind would probably be blown.
No, give me
Um,
proof of your God. I could give you testimonies of
okay.
Shmizus. That wouldn't make you
Okay.
believe in Shmizus.
I'll give you some proof. So about 15 years ago, I wanted to go to Africa on a mission trip, but I didn't have the finances to do it. And I prayed. I said, Lord, if you want me to go to Africa, you need to show me the money because I don't have it in my budget. Like, we were flat broke at the time. And I prayed and I prayed. I just put out there on the line. God, straight up, give me the money if you want me to go. You've put this on my heart. If you want me to go, give me the money. I kid you not. About 3 days later, I get a check in the mail that my husband's got a head for numbers. He keeps track of everything. He didn't even know this was coming. It was a source, business source that said, hey, you have this money over here. I think you forgot about it. It literally was the amount to go to Africa. Okay. So there's one right there.
That's not proof,
Here's
that's
another one.
confirmation
Here's the
bias.
thing, Dean.
That's not
Okay, well,
that
let's
literally
keep
doesn't
going,
prove
honey.
anything. I mean, do you know like how many millions of people pray for things every day, and then those prayers, quote unquote, come true through a confirmation bias? Like, if that was proof of the existence of your God, then I could list off like hundreds of other religions that would also apparently exist because individuals can give the same type of anecdotal stories.
Let me
Like, I
tell
could
you
give you,
another one.
like, I'm sure we could bring up a Muslim right now that's on the live right
but
now that will
just
tell you a story about how he
just
prayed to
just
you know, Allah
let
and to
me
Prophet Muhammad,
just
and
let
Prophet Muhammad and
me
Allah answered
talk.
his prayers.
Let me talk, honey. So here's one that you just can't top, okay? So I'm sitting there at work and it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to be seeing my last patient. And I was supposed to check in on some app because I was going to be flying on this flight to back east to visit my husband. He was over there for work. And so I'm supposed to check in on the app because you have to do it 24 hours in advance so you get the best seat, whatever. I wasn't very tech savvy and I was exhausted. I'd messed around on the app. I was tired. I was pissed. I didn't know what I was doing. And I said, Lord, I'm just stupid and I need your help. I said, I'm exhausted. I have to leave. I got to get home. I got to pack. I got to leave first thing in the morning. I said, just help me. I need your help. And next patient that walks through the door, guess who he is? He's a pilot for the airline. He says, oh, yeah, I'll help you. Hand him my phone. Click, click, click. And I could tell you story after story after story. And here's the thing, Dean.
I could bring up someone that believes
Spiritual things
in
are
the Norse
spiritually
gods.
discerned.
I could bring up someone that believes in the Greek gods, the Hindu gods, the Buddhist gods, the Mayan
I'm
gods,
sure
the
you
Aztec
could
gods,
because
the
you are a
Islamic
very
god, bro. Now
intelligent
listen, now just
person.
listen. Don't interrupt, bro.
But
How are you
listen,
gonna interrupt me after I let you talk for minutes? Like, give me the same respect that I
I
just
know,
gave to
I'm
you.
sorry.
Right? So I
Okay,
could bring up quite literally like any subscriber to any religion, and they can give you the same exact anecdotal stories of them praying to their gods. Does this mean that these gods also exist? No. Obviously, you're Christian. You only think your God exists. But these individuals will give you the same proof for theirs. Therefore, they're just as justified if we're looking at things logically.
Right. I see what you're saying and I get it. I get it. It's a hard thing to hash out, in a 10-minute debate, and I'm not really a debater per se. But the thing is, it really boils down to a belief, and there's no way to really prove anything.
Sure
Yeah,
there is.
there's a lot of
Sure there is. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can prove
No.
I exist. I
No.
can prove I'm on a TikTok live. I can prove I have 2,100 people watching me. I can prove that I'm a man. I can prove I have blonde hair and blue eyes. I can prove that my dad's name is John. You know, I can
Right.
prove that I'm
Well,
19 years old. I can prove
you
that 1
can
plus 1 is 2. I can prove like the nebular theory is like a justified explanation for like how like planets form. I can prove the
yeah.
laws of physics. You know, I can prove Newton's laws and Kepler's version of those laws. We can prove so much.
Well, you're freaking smart. Where'd you go to school?
I go to school at
Like,
CU Boulder.
what's your degree in, or what are
Uh,
you working towards?
Philosophy is my major.
Are you? I respect that. That's awesome. And I totally get where you're coming from. And, you know, I think you help me when I watch you just to kind of, you know, it's definitely food for thought on how to process things and how to come up with an argument for what I do believe. And so thank you. Thank you for
Of
that.
course. The best justification for Christianity is going to be like historical evidence as far as, you know, like the place where
Yeah.
events took place, your manuscripts, your collection
Yeah.
of manuscripts, your
Yeah.
eyewitness
Yeah.
testimonies. These are going to be the
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
like three pieces of evidence to support the existence of Christianity. But like these three pieces of evidence can also be used to support any other religion of any time.
I
But
think it's a very
I
sorry, go ahead.
it's personal. It's personal. But like my honest and real
Mhm.
take. You're a sweet lady. You've been nothing but
Mhm.
nice. You've been respectful.
Mhm.
My honest and real
Mhm.
take is that using these beliefs to justify prejudice against like certain, you know, sub-communities of us as humans, it's very negative and bad. And I find this to be like quite so like absurdly clear because we've done this forever. We've done this for so long. Religion has been used to unalive hundreds of thousands of people, to scrutinize millions, to kill innocents throughout
Well,
the
I think
entire history of time. And
largely, I think it's been the Catholic Church.
it's been all
Constantine
churches.
became
Like, you understand that homosexuals are currently lynched in Saudi Arabia still because of their religious beliefs? Like, women can't go to school past sixth grade in Afghanistan now because of their religious beliefs. Female
Oh, I know.
genitalia mutilation exists.
Yeah.
Like, honor
It's
unalivings
awful.
exist. There's so many things that
I
exist
know.
because of
And
these
I am
religious
not
beliefs.
for that. And I
Right?
think God is love. And I think if you study the man Jesus Christ, you will have to arrive at that conclusion. And there
It
is
is.
there
It is.
is a justice side of him too, because without justice, you know, things don't pack a punch. Love doesn't mean anything if there isn't justice behind it. And, you know, I think
See,
that God's character has
that's where we fall
been
apart.
I think God's character has been misrepresented by all people, Christians included, and I think that's unfortunate. But I think rather than pointing fingers at other Christians, and you know, I get so tired of it, you know, because there's a lot of good out there, and a lot of
Stop
people.
pointing your fingers at gay people. Because,
I'm
seriously,
not.
not
I
one
absolutely.
verse of the Bible condemns homosexuality. Seriously. I'm
Okay,
being dead serious.
but here's
You
the
could look
thing.
this up on your own time. You could
I'm
talk to a
not
theologian, you could talk to a
pointing my.
historian, you could talk to a librarian, you
Yeah,
could talk to
and
to
and
to anyone with any amount of knowledge on this.
guess what? I don't point my finger at them. I just said I think acting on it is a sin, but I also think gossip is a sin. And I think, you know, stealing, and I think being dishonest, and I think having quarrels with people. I think there's a whole host of things, and I think society likes to point out that sin. That happens to be the hot topic right
I
now.
appreciate
But
the superpower. Thank you so much.
like,
Why are all
listen,
these things wrong? So I just want to point out the symmetry breaker. You just listed off so many of these sins. Are
Yeah.
these sins because they don't promote goodness, eudaimonia, fulfillment, happiness?
well, because God's laws
Come
are
on, I want to keep this concise, please.
okay. Okay. That might be hard for me, but
Like what I'm just getting at is
yeah.
homosexuality is not a sin by your own religion, and like this is held to be true. Yeah, but if you talk to any theologian, historian, if you look at any exegesis, like on the verses in the Bible, if you talk to someone who knows their shit, right? And then on
Yeah.
top of that, you know, like I know you don't prescribe to, the Catholic Church, but even the Catholic Pope is like, yeah, no, it's not bad at all, right?
Oh.
So then, like, then moving on from that point, like, and
Okay.
then if you are going to like hold to this as being wrong, you're gonna have an unjustified like argument, right? Because you can't support the existence of your God, right? Because we got to look at things in a very logical fashion. You can't give like any like proof or justification as to the existence of your God that A cannot be applied to other religions, B isn't misinformation, or C isn't contradictive, right? So like that's really all, right? But I appreciate you for coming up here. It was a good conversation.
Well, you know what? It'd be fun to talk to you more sometime, but I get that you need to keep scrolling here, buddy. Get your other guest up.
I appreciate you for coming up.
Well,
It
thanks
was a
for
pleasant talk.
Yeah, you're a pleasant guy. You take care.
You as well. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I know. No, that was a pleasant conversation. I enjoyed that conversation a lot. All right, y'all. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna be hopping off for the night. I gotta go do some homework, grab some dinner. You know, all the usual regular things that we as humans have to do about 3 times a day. Eating, right? I appreciate everyone that came out and enjoyed the debates tonight. If you did enjoy them, thank you for enjoying them. I appreciate everyone that came up and debated me. It was a fun night. Thank you to all the new subscribers. We got like 20, 30 subscribers tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who gifted tonight, all the donors. Just know it's really appreciated. I love you all. You all are fucking phenomenal, and I'm so happy that I just have this platform where I could click a button and just talk to like thousands of people and have this intellectual conversation with some. Make sure you hit that follow button. I do this every night. It's fun. I do this every single night. I love it. I fucking love it. Make sure you also go like, comment, share, and save my recent post on TikTok. I will see you all tomorrow, and I might quite plausibly see you guys in a little bit on my second account, itsdeaann. I'll probably do a little stream on there. Let's see if we have anyone to raid, though. I was just about to get off. Let's see if we have anyone to raid. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not seeing anyone. We're just give us a second. We're gonna look for someone to raid. Here honestly, let's go raid one of my old friends. So this isn't like a big creator. This is a very atypical raid of mine. This is probably the only time I'll do this. Right now, her name's Courtney. She's hosting a stream on abortion and pro-choice versus pro-life. Oh, Terry? Is Terry live? Bro, if Terry's fucking live, oh my god. Yo, Terry's live. I have an idea. Is Terry really live? Yes? Oh shit, she is. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna go fucking raid Terry's stream. I want you to all spam @invite_it's_not_Dean. And I'm gonna run a quick text poll. I'm gonna go live on my second account right now. Let's see if we could get her to invite me. Let's see if we could try to talk to Terry. So this is the @it's_not_Dean. itsdeaann. Let's go fucking all raid Terry's stream. We're gonna go raid Terry, then we're gonna end it, and I'm gonna go live on my second account right after I get off of here. Let's see if we could go live with the one, the only fucking Terry Joe. So this is her right here. This is Terry Joe. Let's stream and say invite @itsnotdean. itsnotdeaann. I want all of you guys to go raid Terry Joe's stream. We're gonna go live on the second account right now. Say invite @itsnotdean DEAAN. Everyone go over to her stream right now and do it. Let's fucking do it, chat. I'm gonna go live on my second account. Let's see if we can go live with Terry. I love you all. Have a good one. Goodbye.